I know this is a weird Star Wars related geek problem, but I want to make something to hang my lightsabers on. I've got some cedar wood, as you guys know. I've got a stockpile of cedar wood. And came out here, I laid these down on different pieces. I like it on this piece. This is going to look really good once I clean it up a little bit. You can see it's rough cut right now. But I was thinking something like that. Or maybe the other way around. Maybe have the dark saber underneath Obi-Wan's. Not exactly sure which one I'm going to do yet. But I know that the wall behind where I sit for the podcast room has studs every 16 inches. And if I clean this up really pretty and stained it with like a clear polyurethane, I think that'll look really nice. I can put some little mounting screws in here or a bracket of some kind that looks a little more decorative. I think this will look nice. So anyway, I took my T-square here, and you can see the bottom of this wood is just kind of chewed up a little bit from the outside bark area. I made a straight line along here, and I've got my little table saw set up outside. I got my safety glasses on. See these safety glasses? Just generic safety glasses. I'm going to go out here and cut a straight line, and then let you guys see what it looks like after that. Okay? Alright, I've cut me a straight line here. It is a little bit roughed up in a couple sections. I'm going to take my angle grinder with this sanding disc blade on it and just sort of, sand off some of the rougher parts. And then I'll go back over it with another sander to get it a little bit finer. Okay? Alright, I hit it real good with that grinder with the sanding pads on it just to get off the rough edges. It's pretty smooth right now, but I'm going to go over it with some different grit sandpaper on a orbital sander just to get a little smoother. Alright, this is after a long while of sanding. It's smooth on both sides. It's very pretty wood. Now the question is, which way should I put it with the lightsabers? So if I'm going to mount this on the wall, I got to decide which one of these sides is up and which one is down. Do I want this part of the knot of the wood to be the top? So if I mount these, let's say I center them somewhere on the wood like this. Do I do like this maybe? Actually, I like that. Kind of like that a lot. I want to get it like centered, but I think I like that. I think I like that a lot. Maybe just like that. Huh. Alright, so I got a few questions to ask myself. How am I going to mount this? And I also need to put some clear on this. I got to figure out where the best support would be for these lightsabers. Like if I were to put maybe something here, and something down here. And then for the big one, maybe something here, or here, and then down here somewhere. Some things to think about. I have screws. I don't know that screws are where I want to go, but it might be where I start. I've thought about gluing pieces of wood on. Not necessarily these. These are just roughed up old handles of something. But, I mean, what if I were to cut these and glue them on here? Nah, that doesn't look right. That's just a different color wood. But something like that. Maybe something made of cedar or something like that. I don't know. I may just go with screws just because it's easier. I don't know. Something to think about. Let me look around. Alright, so I took a pencil and I kind of marked it vertically looking down about where I want my mounts to go. I'm going to take this tiny screw bit, this drill bit, and pre-drill me some holes so that I've already got a location of where they're going to be. Once I got the holes drilled, I'm going to go ahead and possibly throw some screws in there just to see if it'll hold it correctly, and if it will, I'll take them back out, and then I may go ahead and put some stain on this. Yeah, So let's do that. So that's essentially what it's going to look like. I like it. I like the way the wood comes around it in both sides like a frame. I like the fact that they're staggered like that. I may leave the screws in there when I put the stain on, and then I may actually paint these screws black. That's a very good possibility. That way you won't see them as much as if they're shiny like that. But I like the idea. Plus, this will allow me to then put it into the wall where the studs are. Yeah. Okay. Well, let me think on this. I like it. I like it so far. What's really cool is if you turn them on. I went inside and found my studs that I'm going to be putting support screws in. They're going to be behind the blades. It's these two and these two. I went ahead and pre-drilled them and went ahead and put the screws in so that I know if the wood's going to crack or not. I'm already covered there. I've got this clear gloss Minwax Helmsman. This is the kind of stuff I've put on pretty much all of the cedar furniture I've made. So I'm going to put a good coat on this and maybe a couple coats and just see what it looks like. Okay. So this is after a good wet coat. It's so pretty. Golly. It really makes that color shine. Cedar is so pretty. All right, so here is what it looks like up on the wall. Pretty good, right? How cool is that? I think that turned out nice. What do you think?